Flash killed this song, ladies and gentlemen.
I agree with OJ this
DJ
early
Neptune,
morning.
Flash, and the band.
Yes, everything did well. Everyone did well, actually. Everyone did well.
Yes, indeed.
Flash did justice more.
Okay. So I think everybody did well.
Flash did more justice.
Okay, so well done, everyone on that track. Is it Batu?
Flash.
Say well
No,
done.
Are you listening to OJ?
Flash
He's in the mood.
killed the song.
Okay, guys, it's time to indulge you in a special way that will leave you entertained. You know, Tuesdays are for movies around here, where we take you on a journey to Nollywood and beyond. Welcome to the show.
Absolutely, Honeypot. Now, the show is packed full with all our Tuesday delights, and it is a must-watch for movie buffs. Yes, whether you're into family-friendly movies, classics, animations, or action movies, we got you.
You forgot horror movies.
Because I don't really like horror movies.
I love horror movies. You know when you watch horror movies and you're watching with a girl and the girl is all on you, like, oh, that's good. You feel like a bad guy, like, yeah, hold me.
Selective horror movies. And I actually think that Nigerian horror movies are scarier than foreign ones. Yes.
I think so.
You think so too, right?
They don't even consider people. They don't know that human beings are going to watch this. And sometimes the times they now play these movies, like in the middle of the night. Like, am I going to sleep like this?
Okay, guys, thanks for tuning in. And hey, make sure you tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody that Splash is up already. Yes. Join the conversation on all our social media platforms at TVC Connect with the popular hashtag Splash on TVC. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Royal Highness's Flyness. I go by the name King OJ. But you can call me OJ. That's what it is. It is what it is.
Very soon we'll have some background music for you, like dum 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 dum.
That's how they used to do. That's how they do it in my kingdom where I'm from.
Oh
okay.
Wow! Yeah. I didn't. This shading enter. Okay, guys. My name is Amanda Dara.
Guys, it's your girl, it's your home girl, it's the host with the most, it's the jewel in the crown. My name is Honeypot. Now, welcome to Splash. Yes, on today's episode, we have entertainment news, we have celebrity birthday shout-outs, then a quick history lesson of entertainment history on Rewind.
Not forgetting Tweetview, where Amanda will take us through some social media humor and craziness happening on social media. Then we have a guest that will be joining us right here on the show.
I can't wait for that. Then it'll be time for us to rant on the trade-off segment. One of my favorite moments, absolutely. After which, a recap of all that you might have missed in the news will suffice. Then we'll have Daily Top 5, which will be up next. And this is where we're taking a look at 5 Nollywood practitioners who are trained lawyers.
And I'll bring you some movie talk on the movies at the movie segment. And of course, let's just get the show.
Right. Very interesting, Chinko and Johnny Drill. Yes, that combination is like unthinkable, but I love the fact that it came to life. And the song is not bad. So maybe our friend Johnny Drill
steps down Chinko Ekun's vibe to a very slow, sweet kind of vibe. You know, coming from Ebu God.
Yes, because I see that most of these guys are vast. And because maybe we are used to a particular style, we just put them there. So I'm looking forward to Johnny Drill doing something else with another person.
With Olamide.
Maybe with Olamide.
Ooh,
and then it's just raising it a bit, you know.
That would be a good combination, actually. Olamide.
Igbe.
Then Johnny Drill will just come in.
You're ridiculous.
No, you know what? So,
okay, sorry.
So was it Ed Sheeran or something that had this album? Thank you so much. And then we saw some people there and we're wondering.
Mad combination. I've listened to some songs on that album.
Yes,
I've listened
beautiful.
to some songs.
He changed his style in this recent album that he did. He was trying to make a statement that he has left Heartbreak.
But really beautiful,
Very happy vibes.
Yes. Now let's get into the entertainment news. Yes, marriage does not elevate the value of a woman. That's according to Simi. Now, Nigerian singer Simi has expressed a disgust for the popular defense lines like, how can you talk to a married woman like that? You can't do that to her. Do you know she's married? According to the singer, marriage does not elevate the value of a woman, and women should be respected regardless of their marital status. She took to her Twitter page to write, hate when people defend women with, how can you talk to a married woman like that? You can't do that to her. Do you know she's married? I know you mean well, but you are implying that disrespecting single women is excusable. we got to change that. She further stated that a marriage does not elevate the value of a woman. Every woman, regardless of status, must be treated respectfully. Some married women also need to erase this idea that they're more special. You're really not, sis. Your special is in the good that you do and the value you add.
Speak on, Simi. Yes, let them know. I think she's speaking the truth right here. And I love the fact that she's saying it from a point of view of being a married woman, you know, and I like Simi for the fact that she shares very intelligent advice. Her opinions are very sound in my opinion. I think she's very spot on this. As she said, marriage does not elevate your status to become a better person. You're just married. You're married to someone, and that's good. And you should respect a married woman the same way you respect a single woman. She's very right with this.
I totally, absolutely agree with Simi, especially with the fact that we have this favoritism always here and there. People should be treated the same. If you can go all out and say that, you know, you cry feminism, then when it comes to stuff like this, yes, we should break it down. People should be respected, especially with the fact that we are Africans, and in this part of the world, there is a certain way they look at the single women.
Yes, it's like you haven't achieved enough.
You have not achieved, as if you're not a human being and all that. You know, so I totally agree with her.
Okay. All right, before we go on to our next story, we'll go on a quick commercial break and we'll be back with more news. Keep it locked.
And you're there in the background, you're hearing all the backstories, but you don't really see it happen. And look at how excited she is. It's so contagious. I'm really happy that an African mom is so proud. Like, yes, my son is a director, he's doing well, the younger generation is doing well. It's such a breath of fresh air from, you know, a lawyer, this, that. You know, he's doing very well, and I'm happy his mom is proud of him.
I think this would be like a sort of fulfillment for her.
Yeah.
And you know how you can, you know how in life you're just recording some stuff like, okay, I have achieved this, I've achieved this. I think this is just fantastic. Well done.
I think she was waiting for the perfect music video, because she's doing more acting and Clarence is doing more music. Now Yemina Ade is shooting a video that would definitely, like, from what I've seen, we have a storyline of the title of the song is Home, so probably Clarence Chukwu is playing a mother to Yemina Ade in this particular video.
Well, I really do agree with Amanda that sometimes you're not just thinking of your family members, because really, see, Clarence Peters has done stuff like that would have women
mothers,
you remember one, I think it was a Davido video or something, where we had
other actresses.
Thank you so much. And then we had some older women.
Yeah, true.
She would actually...
Yeah, true, true.
Like that. I mean, it doesn't mean they're not supportive. It's just they're just a part of the backstory more. All right, guys, we have to move to foreign news. Congratulations to Clarence Chukwu and her son, Clarence Peters. Now, in foreign news, Wendy Williams hires ex as business manager. Okay. Now, it looks like television host Wendy Williams might have had a change of heart about keeping her husband, her ex-husband rather, Kevin Hunter, in her life. Now, according to reports, Wendy and Hunter had several serious in-person heart-to-heart talks about the fate of their professional life together. Now, the pair is said to have concluded that Kevin Hunter could likely stay on as Williams' business manager to protect the legacy they built with their production company and charitable foundation. Now, according to sources, though their 22-year-old marriage ended in infidelity and acrimony, the two still make a solid team, having built a successful business, which they are now trying to preserve with a carefully negotiated divorce deal.
I said this.
So to me, yes, you did say it. But then, I mean, I think the angle they're coming at it from is very mature. Because here's the thing, in terms of personal relationships, obviously it didn't work out for them. But you can't really take away the fact that he has been a backbone to Wendy Williams' business. He probably knows a lot about the business. Because most times people think Wendy Williams is not just Wendy Williams. There's a whole team behind the Wendy Williams brand. And I'm happy that she's able to separate, you know, the personal, the emotions and the sentiments away from it and say, you know what, you're good at this, let's keep it on a professional level.
That's right, that's right, absolutely. And I think that people should take a cue from this, borrow a leaf from this. Why am I saying this? Because in this part of the world, we are always, let me go back to the issue of favoritism, politics and all that. So the thing is that you can actually be good on the job. We might not be friends, but are we getting the job done? I'm not saying that people should not be cordial, but then if you're you might hate my gut, but
Yeah.
then am I doing the job? If
Yeah.
I'm doing the job, then we can work together. And well, at the end of the day, we all both go our separate ways, and then we come back to the same job maybe the next day. So I think it is just good. It is good that they're doing this. They're not going to allow what has gone wrong to affect the business.
Or maybe because people are already fighting on sets, and it's only Kevin that was able to manage all the situation, so they are bringing him back to come and manage the
It
situation.
boils down to what we've been talking about.
Still means he's a good manager.
Yes.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, moving on. It's time for celebrity birthday shout-outs. Yes, celebrating their birthday today is Michelle Yu. Yes, Chinese
Crazy
Japanese
Rich
actress. Yes, from
Asian.
Crazy Rich Asian, and of course some popular Japanese Chinese movies that we've seen her acting, and of course YBN Almighty J.
Yeah.
Yes, rapper and ex-boyfriend
Of Black China.
Black China, and toy boy of
What is your problem?
Black China.
Today's
Nah,
his,
really?
yeah, because it
today's
was
his birthday.
today's his birthday.
Be nice.
Okay, happy birthday to you.
you.
But
And
it was almost like it was Black
Yes.
China that made us even notice this dude a lot more.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, sometimes it happens on the flip end of things. Most times it's the woman that gets discovered by the man. It's okay. It's
Okay,
fine.
value
Birthday
added.
to him.
and she
Yeah.
used him, and that's all. She
Oh,
used,
Jay,
she
I
used,
do not believe, because you know that the mother did not even find this funny, and she was still following that route. And
Almighty J kept on.
You guys are just Nigerians. You're Africans. You have it in your blood. It's okay. Happy birthday to you. Can we move
And
on?
of course, Lanre Da Silva Ajayi, yes, boss lady and fashion designer extraordinaire. Yes, today's her birthday. And of course, a special shout out to one of our viewers, Dami, who is also celebrating her birthday today. Dami, you better come and collect your kick sneakers before we rock it for you.
happy birthday, Danny.
Happy birthday.
And of course, happy birthday to all of you celebrating your birthday on this special day.
Did you see the behind the scene of this
It
video?
was so funny.
Very
Oh,
funny. When
gosh.
Simi was trying to speak one accent, and then Adekunle was like,
We're just here for them. We can't get enough of Simi and Adekunle Gold. And guys, you just checked out by you, featuring Simi and Adekunle Gold. But it is time for Tweetville.
Yeah.
This is Tweetville, where we bring you all of the savagery, humor, and crazy moments on social media. So let's do this, guys. Are you ready?
ready? Yes.
Okay.
Let's go.
E-Splash. Tweetville. Oh, yes, it worked. Okay. So where are we going to today? And then you're seeing this picture of these sandals. What does these sandals remind you of, Honeypot?
Jesus of Nazareth.
Nazareth.
And someone replied, the couple replied, Galilee?
Yeah.
Honestly.
So one time I used to have sandals like this, a lot of them. I just loved them. So there was a particular day I was in another state entirely, and I was on a bike. And one person I'd worked with was somewhere around that place. And that person said that I'd not even looked up. As soon as I saw the feet, I felt, this person looks like Olayemi. And then looked up and said, yes, what are you doing here? I used to have a lot of
So
them.
this
my
slippers is
goodness.
what we used to watch from all those shows.
Yes.
This is what they used to rock.
And they're very
it's good thing,
comfortable.
yeah, and it's good thing that it's like a fashion statement these days. So my
Yes.
guy is going for one wedding ceremony.
Rock
not
it.
getting
Are you
it.
going to
Rockets.
pass the Red Sea?
Not-
Are you going to change water to wine?
Like Moses
Not
or
yet.
Jesus Christ.
All right, moving on to some more tweets. Okay. So I called my boyfriend with my friend's phone, and he answered, "Hey, my love. Oh, he just knew it was me. I love him so much."
Okay.
That's what she said. Then Brown Papi said, "Should we tell her?"
Don't tell her, don't tell her,
don't
don't tell
tell
her.
You guys are
Because-
mean. We should tell her.
No, don't tell her. Let's
No. We should let this-
coming from a guy, please don't tell her. Let's keep using.
Okay.
Hey, love.
So they said
What's
we
up,
shouldn't
love?
tell her, but I'm
Yeah.
going to tell you out there,
Hey,
just in
God.
case you're in a situation like this. Someone like me, if you call me, I don't know you, I know you. Hi, darling. So it's a general thing. Don't feel too special. It might not just be.
But again, I saw
that.
a tweet to this. So the person called, okay, it's just like Amanda using Arika's phone to call her boyfriend.
Yeah.
And then the boyfriend goes, hey, darling.
Yeah.
And then say,
There's cheating.
it just recognizes my voice.
There's
It just
cheating
recognizes
somewhere.
my voice.
It's a lie.
Ah!
It's a lie.
It's already darling.
We're not
Arike.
telling her. We're not telling her,
It's a
but
lie.
you get it. All right, please, when is
Wow.
school resuming?
Wow.
Hey, parents out there, sorry. Like, I can't imagine how it's like having a 2-3-year-old, like, and they just seem to love powder, cream, shampoo. They just love, I don't know what they find so special, especially white powder. They love it. I don't know how they see it.
I learned that our popular tailor here, like Foladele, uses the same person that the child fell down and she broke both wrists. Ooh. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And because of this holiday, they're just doing, like, parents have to be very, very careful these days. I mean, yes, it's street view, but then they have to be, when they're swimming, please go into the water with them. Like, these children these days.
Oh my gosh.
Because of this holiday.
Worrisome.
Now, some things are funny, some things are not funny.
On a lighter note, though,
Where would this cleaning start from?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
Will you beat this child?
So it depends on how expensive that powder is. If it's just like regular dusting powder,
You will clean today. Oh.
You will clean and you will now, I'll now beat you afterwards. African woman.
Mean! You guys are meanies. All right, moving on to some more tweets. Okay. So, therapy. So I see YC, he's sitting down in a restaurant, he's eating, he's enjoying himself, having a good time. And someone tweeted to him and said, "You don't sing anymore. What are you doing that is giving you money?" And my guy responded, "Rituals."
Wow, nice one.
Thank you.
Like, when they tell you to mind your business, now you know. You want to know what he's doing? He's doing rituals.
So,
how do you feel?
This is a very good opportunity to tell people that sometimes when you don't even see certain people buzzing and all that, they might not like social media and telling you what they're doing. But success is relative. You're not thinking how you're making money.
No, I think social media has broken all the boundaries. People don't even do pleasantries anymore. They just go straight to the point.
I have a question.
Yes, what's the question?
What if Wise is really doing rituals and we're just laughing about this?
I don't know how you think, but then, is it valid?
Do you want to ask YC? Should we tweet at him? using the hashtag
And guess what? You know, YC is that quiet person. And there are some people like that you should just be very careful. They are savage.
I'm telling you, YC used to give people on Twitter.
You would think, oh, he's quiet. And so you're, what? You will see yourself.
Goodness, that's it on Tweetville, guys.
All right, thank you very much, Amanda. That was fun. Yes, we'll go on a short break. And of course, we'll return shortly. Don't go nowhere. Back, ladies and gentlemen, to the show. That was Mahalia featuring Burna Boy Sima. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have a guest right here in the studio, and of course, he's a Nigerian actor and a graduate of acting from the New York Film Academy. Yes, he came into limelight when he featured in that reality show Gouda Ultimate Search in 2010. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Kunle Remi in the building. 2010, Abi.
Sharp guy, sharp guy.
I'm still clapping. Wow. You are too proud.
Let me enjoy it. Can I enjoy it?
No, but then you look good.
Thank you. Yeah, I gotta,
My own set.
On your sets, yes.
Okay, nice one.
Thank you
And
so
I know
much.
that feeling, right? You know how you wear something good and people are not giving you compliments, but then
You
you're
don't
like,
need it.
I don't
Because you
need
know.
it. I already have it. So when they give you compliments, is an added, you know? Like, thank you. I know. You don't say thank you. Say I know, right?
No, that's not style. No, we don't endorse
So
that.
2010,
Yeah.
that reality show.
Right.
I'm correct, Abi?
Yeah.
How's it been since then, though?
It's been a roller coaster ride, but it's been amazing. It's been, I won't trade it for anything. You know, I'll do it again. If I can. Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
In the jungle?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if I could do it once, I'll do it again. But like, I'll go through the whole process from then till now again. You know, I enjoy the growth, and I would readily, you know, exploit. I'll make different choices, but I'll do it again.
Okay, so now let's talk about you attending the New York Film Academy. Now, for somebody who has attended that school, and I know that so many Nigerians who have attended that school. Now, I was going to ask, like I was thinking, would you think, or do you think sometimes that some things are beneath you? Like for somebody who has studied and then acting and then maybe has or had a stint in directing and other things?
Okay. I'm trying not to brag.
No,
you know.
not bragging.
Okay.
Say the
I'm
truth.
just joking. Anyways, I don't think it's anything beneath me because the first thing I learned in school then was, or first thing they taught us was, you learn stuff here, but this is a different industry. This is a different world. They were like 70 years ahead of us in filmmaking. We are babies. So which is the same thing you learn in school. You need to hear this, experience this, and then become who you are. So basically, I learned New York Film Academy, but then again, I wouldn't deny the fact that Nollywood has shaped me. I mean, yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's knowledge. That's great. I would do it again, film school, but I use it here more, right? Because I work here more. I've not done any global film like that. I mean, Hollywood film yet.
Okay.
But I've been using the skill I learned here, which just says that, and I've been successful with that, you know, using that. So it's, I don't think it's anything that, the more knowledge I get, the more experience I get, the more I learn, the better for me.
So talking about knowledge and learning, do you like school? Do you really like school?
I don't like the ABC school.
Are you sure? Because you went to University of Ibadan, studied
Yeah.
fishery. You went to United Kingdom, studied tourism and hospitality management. Then you now went to New York Film Academy.
The tourism was online. It was an online course for
but
me.
it's still school.
Yeah, but
What's
that
going
was
on?
because I got into hospitality, which I enjoy.
Okay.
And you know, there's a way you can learn these things on the ground. And there's a way you just want to know more, which is, you know,
So are you going to
study
practice any of
Yeah, I
the
do practice.
fisheries?
Farming, yeah, I did. But the problem with farming for me then was why I didn't continue is because I had to be in Lagos, I had to work, I had to build a career. And you know, they say you put your mouth on your money.
So it seems to me you're enjoying this thing called life. So tell me, if you were to advise your younger self about a life, what would be that advice?
If I'm meant to advise my guy, you want it, go get it. At whatever cost it is, as long as you want it, you know. And of course, I know now that nothing comes easy, which is the fun part of it. Because you learn, you pick up stuff. Just go get it, man, and enjoy while you're getting it. See, it doesn't matter, man. See, people will talk. You see anything, you die, we will all die. So just enjoy it. Take that risk and jump if you have to jump, fly if you have to fly, but just get it. And so you can sit back and be like, I did that. Next, do something else. You know?
Okay, so you heard it. Go get it, guys. Go do it right now, no matter what they're saying. All right, it's now time for us to check out some of our guest works now, and we'll be right back very soon.
All right,
Wow.
shout out to Konga TV for that particular clip, and that was Kunle Remi with Yvonne Nelson, who people said you had something with. Like, you're always involved with people. One moment is
actresses.
Adesua told me. I know you're tired of all these rumors.
And then
Yvonne
you
Nelson.
have a baby. Now tell me, how do you even deal with rumors? Especially the ones that, you know, are not even correct at all. You just wake up and then you see these things.
I think people just really want to see, or people really want to
See you settle down.
or they just want to see that this guy has a girlfriend. They want to just know so much because I particularly give out less.
Okay.
So, for example, when they said I had a baby, I just posted a picture of my nephew. Everybody was excited.
Wow.
His name is Ore, and I said Oreolua, which means God's blessings.
Wow.
Bam, I just heard on TV. Kunle Remi, welcome to the world. You could just call and ask. You can get my number. Just call and say, "Is that your baby? We're about to." It's simple, but people just want to sell news, and if they can't get something from you, they just create it, which is okay. It's like a tag on the shirt. As a public figure, somebody needs to talk. So I just look at it like, okay.
Because honestly, I was reading about you and then I saw all of this. I told Amanda, I said, I'm tired though. What sort of guy?
Well, like I said, they're fine ladies. They're beautiful
Oh,
ladies.
so bragging rights.
They're beautiful ladies. I associate with beautiful ladies. It's all right. It's all right.
But then you did come out to clear the rumors with Adesua. We saw that you did clear that rumor.
Yeah, because I had a few people. I kind of tried, or I have developed a thick skin against all these people that don't have faces that just do rah, rah, rah. Okay. So at a point I posted something innocently and somebody's coming on my page to say, just throw some shade, you know, randomly. And
look at you.
You don't only just mention my name. You mention these people that I have a life, that are celebrating something. Don't bring that negative vibe around here. And I was in the cinema one day. I wanted to see a movie, and where I stood, I could read the lady's there were two ladies. They stood across. You know when you just buy your ticket, you just look around. I just see, who are these chicks? You just see them say, that's an ex-boyfriend. So I read, that's my ex-boyfriend. The only thing that came to my mind is, yo, my name is Kunle Remi. If you want to talk about it, mention my name. Don't say this person's ex. Nah.
Okay, but
mention my name.
Talking about confirming rumors, there has been a statement that you were stabbed by a fan sometime in 2016. Is that true?
Yes. Well, it wasn't. It was an accident.
It was an accident.
It wasn't outright.
Intentional.
Yeah, I walked into one of his clubs to celebrate somebody's birthday, and the guy saw me. I played the character Zane on Tinsel.
Okay.
And he just started screaming, Zane, Zane! And I was like, yeah! You know.
Oh, Ines.
I was chilled, but my excitement was just from, yeah! I didn't know him, but he was excited. I was like, yeah, I get it. And he was about to shake me, and I don't know. My flesh just fell.
Wow. I don't know. Was it a bottle?
It was a glass. It was like this. So the thing broke into a V. So I didn't know. You know, I was all right. But I didn't know. So I was like, yeah. My guy was like, something fell. I'm like, what? Something fell. I picked it up. You know, you see that white. Yeah. What? Then I felt that the breeze just, hey. Well, you know the saddest thing? This is the saddest thing. I screamed, but nobody could hear me. Because when the club and it was banging, I was like, it was only the people around saying, hey, are you okay? They rushed me out. Ben Rajibody was there. He was going to take me to the hospital.
Wow.
A few other good guys.
No, let me follow up on that. So we have seen places where people are they're just excited about, as that person was. Now, they can be deadly, like they are obsessed.
Yeah.
So I've seen situations where, fans would just break into celebrities' homes and all that. They just want to, they're not stealing anything. They're just obsessed.
They just want to lie down the bed that you lie on.
And then they just want to see what you're made of. Like, oh, is this our shoe room? Is this our, and all that. And sometimes they end up killing the celebrities. Does this come to mind? After that incident, did you start feeling somehow?
I didn't think it was intentional because genuinely, like I said, I too was like, yeah. So I welcomed him, you know, with the grit, and it was genuine. I read it was genuine because he just saw me and you could see the light up. Oh my God, Zane! My wife loves you, and he just jumps.
Oh my God.
Okay. So since then, you know, you become a little bit paranoid. Yeah. So now it's just there's a way Denzel says he greets people. As you're coming, it's like, hey. Nice to meet you. So, I kind of just, you know, I had a fan that kissed me. I didn't expect to just kiss me, and I was, you know, I couldn't do. I was like, hi, you know. It happens, you know. It's just being careful and make sure that you're not so choked or crowded. Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go on a quick break, and of course, we have Kunle Remi right here in the building. Don't go nowhere.
Welcome back to the show. It is really interesting up in here because we have Kunle Remi still in the building. Yes. So now I want to ask you about will I call it brohood, your friends. I mean, I know you're very good friends with Mufe Duncan, Brian, and a couple of people. And you guys are always coming at each other on Instagram. How have you managed to keep that friendship going? Did you all meet on an acting set, or how did that form?
I've known both of them, for example, for about 6-5 years now. Yeah, it wasn't a movie set, but when we got on the set, and then it's been great since. Mufe is my driver, Brian is my chef. Brian is my chef, you know. I just take care of them, you know.
Okay.
And I pay them well.
Before we wrap up this interview, we played a game yesterday on the show. So Onipot and Kunle Remi, you partake in this game. So it's called the Meow Game. So you pick any of your favorite song. We want you to pick a song that you know, and instead of singing it with the lyrics, you meow the lyrics. Yeah. Don't meow like Yankee cats, not Nigerian cats.
I'm sorry. African cats. I mean like Garfield. I don't know how Yankee cats.
Any song.
Okay.
Any song for Kunle Remi right now.
Sorry.
Let's put him on the spot.
Yeah, thank you.
Why do you want to do this?
You need to bring the game.
Did you say that? Not like
brought the game.
Meow. Meow.
You're sounding like Edo cat.
Can you try again now? We'll give. Can you?
Ogami Enugbe. Igbe.
Okay, let's do it again. Meow.
I think you tried.
Sorry, you're going. Continue.
Who thought of this game?
OJ.
Oh my goodness.
Honey pot, let's put you on the spot too right now
Honey pot
because
wasn't there.
play any song for Honey pot quickly before we go.
Let's make that.
Any song for Honey pot.
Make that cat.
Okay, so guys,
this kind
I'm
of song.
scary already because I don't know what to do. Like,
Can you do this song,
Okay.
Kunle?
I can try.
Okay. Okay. Your cat is sad though.
Spread this message like
meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Yeah, Kunle, let me take over.
Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow.
Meow.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry.
goodness.
We just had to do it.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
We just had to do it. So,
Never
Well,
ever. Now kill this thing. Do not bring this game again.
yeah, I cannot be the only person that would disgrace
But
himself
did I
on
try?
this set. No, you didn't.
No.
You have a meow. You have a good meow voice.
Oh, wow! You have a fantastic meow. What are you up to? What are you up to? What are the things?
I got a lot of projects on the pipeline. Non-disclosure.
Okay.
Because usually like to respect. But I'm busy, and at the same time, I'm living life, which means I like to work and I like to rest.
Kai.
See, I can grind. I've been doing everything, but I just try to target this, hold this down. Got a few films coming out this.
I mean, but how
last
do you
quarter.
balance? I mean, so Forbidden had like 260 episodes, so how do you balance that?
So how I balance that is after that, I'm not
Yeah.
going to do TV for like a year or two.
Oh my gosh.
So I'll do independent films,
Okay.
travel,
Okay.
hospitality, events, fisheries, any other thing that takes my mind off that, yo,
You're living
that
life.
was 1 year.
And for just quickly, for those people that are always putting out rumors about you, tell them when you're getting married.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, that I actually had a conversation recently. Finally, I made up my mind that at least between now and none of your business. But here's the thing. Even if my life already is a buzz, it has that, you know. So even when I want to get married, I pray that my wife then will be somebody that just wants to go to the beach, get married, and we come back. And I resume on set or work the next day with a ring, and you say, "Oh, Kunle, are you married?" I'm like, "Yeah, Wednesday." So as I was saying, what's the difference? Because the most important thing is the marriage.
True
Yeah.
that.
You know,
True
the wedding
that.
cake. I know people are waiting for like, nah, don't worry, you'll see her.
You're really cool. You're a very cool
And I
person.
see that you're just loving life, baby boy for life. Chuck knock.
That's all.
All right, guys. Thanks so much, Kunle, for coming on the show.
you for
We really do
having me.
appreciate this. You are just awesome. I mean, we had a fantastic time. Totally.
Thank you for
All right. Okay. It's a wrap on the first half of the show. Still to come, entertainment news recap, daily top 5, and movies at the movies. See you on the flip side.
So far, we've brought you the entertainment news, Tweetville, and our special guest. It is now time for us to chew it off in a minute or less. One of us will vent on what is bothering him or her. But before we vent, we have to do a quick shout out to SGTC Clothing
Yes.
for styling myself and Honeypot. Yeah, I think Honeypot looks really nice.
And I think you look gorgeous. You're a
Thank
gorgeous
you.
girl.
Yeah. Are you a bit jealous?
Talk a little. Where's my
I
own
don't have
clothes?
for guys.
Eh.
Yeah.
She doesn't do it for guys. Sorry.
Wow. Anyway, it's time
So
to
who's
rant. I'm
ranting
good.
today?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. Are you good?
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm good too, but then I'll rant.
Okay.
Okay, so I've always had this phobia about Ikorodu. I'm so sorry. Anybody who comes from Ikorodu, anybody who lives there, I am sincerely sorry. It is not throwing jabs at you, but then I just want to rant because I had a terrible experience. So people invite me for weddings and all that, and because I used to visit my cousin who lived there, and that time they had not repaired the road, so it was always terrible, like going there and coming back and all that. So they told me lately that the roads are good, and then I can. Okay. So hold on, no. So that was how somebody. In fact, I have offended someone at work who invited me for a sister's wedding, and I said no.
Yeah.
Anything that has to do with Ikorodu,
Yeah, not
I'm
doing.
not a part of it. So she was so annoyed. And then another person asked me maybe a year after or months after, and then I felt okay, so that I don't get, she does not celebrate people, she does not, and all that. So I said, okay, let's go. So went to Ikorodu on Saturday, and then coming back from Ikorodu on Saturday. Amanda, I spent 4 hours.
You almost came back on Sunday.
I am telling you, 4 hours. This one, I'm not kidding.
I know the feeling.
I almost, in fact, I saw one ambulance, and then we saw people inside. Two people were sitting, 2 women were sitting in there. We couldn't see the person in the middle, but we saw drips. They were passing, and I was praying for that person, like not even in this traffic. So I know that, I understand that they have to repair roads.
Yes, true.
But are there better ways of doing this? We were stuck. It was standstill. I mean, people pass BRT lane and they could not do, because if you catch one person, you cannot catch like 100 people. Like, people were confused. So imagine you driving in that traffic.
It's terrible, actually. But, I mean, to defend my Ikorodu
it will be better, it will be better.
It has been better nowadays. I think even recently I was going to church. My church is in Ikeja, and I stay on the mainland. And I took about an hour, 30 minutes to get to church on Sunday. On a Sunday, that's supposed to be free. That's supposed to be like 15 minutes. So I think something is going on. Like, more people are moving into Lagos. I don't know what is going on.
I think what is happening, that's what's happening.
Go about this. Can you just say, okay, you can divert, you can do this, like, so that it will make the congestion
less?
I mean, less. I don't know. Like,
I think that's what's happening. The roads are terrible these days, and they're trying to fix them. And
okay, because they're now blocking like half of the road.
blocking half of the road
But
again. So
as
it will be
I
better.
said,
It will be
it's getting better.
It will be better.
Sorry,
so the next time, please, if you are doing anything and it is cool,
It's get to get
even
better.
if you are going to ask me out, it will be part of the things I'll ask you. Do you live in?
You don't cross the bridge.
You don't get it. Like, this experience almost
Scarred you.
But we're used
look
to
at that
it.
person.
People are
That
used to
person
it
in the
now.
ambulance. Like, no, I was praying for that person because I couldn't understand.
Oh,
Okay.
wow, sorry about that. Okay, so I'm moving
Yes.
to my side.
Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a quick recap of the entertainment news.
Yes, and we started with marriage does not elevate the value of a woman, says Simi.
And of course, we talked about Clarion Chukura to collaborate with her son, Clarence Peters.
And in foreign news, Wendy Williams hires her ex as a business manager. Now, according to sources, yes, as we said, she hired her ex. All right, guys, we'll be taking a break now. We'll be back with the Daily Top 5.
I love the song forever and ever. Well done, well done, well done, praise, well done.
And
Stone Boy too.
has endorsed
Interesting
it.
No, it's a good song. It's a good song. When something is good, let's talk about it.
All right, guys, it is time for Daily Top 5. Welcome back to the show. Now, today we'll be talking about top 5 Nigerian actors, stroke practitioners who are lawyers. Now, when we see our talented Nollywood stars, we are always amazed to discover that some of them are actually professionally trained in careers outside acting. Now, some of them actually have degrees that you may know nothing about. So today we'll be talking about some of them as we take a look at 5 Nollywood actors who are trained lawyers. Now, the first on our list is Richard Mofe Damijo, RMD. This veteran Nollywood actor, popularly referred to as RMD, had his first degree in theatre arts from the University of Benin. After making an indelible mark in the make-believe industry as an actor, RMD went back to University of Lagos in 1997 to earn a degree in law. This was to fulfill his mother's lifelong wish for her son to be a lawyer. Now, he was later called to the Nigerian bar, guys. I mean, RMD.
Yeah.
I feel like he's one person that ages like wine. Like, he's just getting better and finer and more talented with age. Like, he's doing so well. And to find out that he's actually a professional lawyer is amazing.
Yeah, sometimes when we don't talk about these things, people don't even know. They think that, okay, maybe they were just born to do this. Yes,
and I think he actually, he might say he studied because of his late mom, but I think he actually really learned it, because I was privileged to be on set of Castle and Castle, one of the shows that is airing. And he's a son in the movie. So I watched him actually, you know, correct some parts of the scripts and be like, no, this is not what a lawyer would do. This is not how a lawyer would dress. This is not how a lawyer would behave. So he actually, you know, understands law, and it's not just, you know, one of those things that you do for Pali. So,
Amanda, you just said that, Pali. Yeah. I have to kiss you after this show.
Pali. I said Pali too.
No, I cannot, because you
Pali. Number 2 on our list, ladies and gentlemen, is Funke Akindele Bello. Yes, after obtaining an ordinary national diploma OND in mass communication from Moshood Abiola Polytechnic, Ogun State, she went further to University of Lagos to study law. But before she was done in university, entertainment had eaten deep into her. After graduation, Funke Akindele never tried going back to law school as she knew what she wanted to be before graduation.
This one is surprising for me.
So
like
the movie just took... Yeah, Gemma, let's be doing the movie. We'll come back to you later.
People like Funke Akindele is that because of that Jennifer character, because of that funny side of her, people just tend to see her in that light. Even as Funke, they keep seeing her as Jennifer.
Yeah.
So I remember the first time I saw her do an acceptance speech, and impeccable English, guys.
Yeah.
You know, it's very wrong of us, but it's just interesting to find out that people like this have two different personalities and sides to them.
I've never even thought that way because I saw her, like, you know, go through all of this. I need to know, then
exactly.
get into school. Then we learned that she was studying law, and then she was acting alongside. And at that time, she did not even have that Jennifer character.
Yeah.
You know, so I understand totally. When I see her serious, I know where she's coming. When I see her unserious, I understand totally. So, I mean, yeah. So now let's talk about Fowles. Now, for somebody like Fowles, who is the son of a popular lawyer, many were taken aback when he abandoned law for entertainment. Fowles studied law at the University of Reading in the United Kingdom after law school. Now, Fowles worked in his father's chambers for a while before following his heart's desire. Today, Fowles does not only make music, he has spread his entertainment tentacle to acting too.
Only you. Actor, only you.
Actor,
musician. Then after when you are done with all of this thing,
lawyer.
you will now go back to the chamber. Wow. Wow.
Because he already said it. So I think Fowles is that person who has his goals intact. So, you know, he talks about, I don't think he has that problem of, so when music is not working any longer, or how they say that time and season happen to people, and then you think that, really, so what will he fall back on after singing and all that? He knows that somehow, sometime is going to go back to that, or it's going to be, and he does it alongside. So he does this human rights thing, and just yesterday, I saw him tweeting about Showore, and he's always just, you know.
But he can't practice.
He has infused his lawyer side. I mean, he can't take that away from him because his whole family is, you know, has this profession behind them. Now, he infuses it even into his music. Yeah, so if you listen to his music is not just, you know, party music. It has a message to it, which is very good. And I also think that if you watched him on the couch with Layla, you will see that he also brings out his political side as well. He's very outspoken about things that are going on. So he's someone that just happens to have a lot of talent in acting, in singing, in, you know, also being a lawyer. And then probably there's so much more that we don't even know about.
And a comedian.
And a comedian as well. He's just so much talent in one. Yes, talking about so much talent in one, the very fourth person on our list, Kemi Adetiba, is another bundle of talent, guys. Now, Kemi started her romance with the entertainment industry as a law undergraduate while working as an on-air personality at a radio station. Now, after discovering her interest in entertainment, the television host, filmmaker, and music video director went on to study filmmaking at the New York Film Academy. Wow, superwoman. You know, I remember when she used to do a lot of music videos. It's like she has given that a rest, right?
Doing more movies.
Yeah, and it just became very acceptable to just Kemi Adetiba, music video director. Some people also know her as being an on-air personality. Then, boom, she goes ahead to make one of the biggest movies of all times in Nollywood. And I'm like, how does that even happen? Oh, wow. I'm so impressed by that.
I think it's just an inspiration. You should, when you think stuff, believe that you are able to do them, you know, just follow through and you'll do. And so when you're getting tired and you think of people like this who have done things and, you know, have achieved, then you just keep believing in yourself that you'll get there and that thing will get done at the end of the day.
Okay, the final person on our list today is Femi Adebayo. Yes, actor, film producer, and proprietor of a school of arts in Ibadan. Femi was born to an actor father, Otumba Adebayo Salami. So for him, acting naturally runs in his veins. Even though Femi went on to study law at the University of Ilorin in Kwara, he later got a master's degree in theater arts, and he had started acting before he went to the university. After graduation, he practiced law for some years, specializing in estate and property law.
Yes.
So all this one's in the family, but let me do law, we'll do acting.
I feel like this should be inspiring for people out there who are in these fields, maybe in law or in serious fields, and they have this entertainment side to them. At least now you can see that you can juggle both of them successfully.
You can even be an entertainment lawyer.
Yeah, true.
Lawyer, yes,
true.
lawyer. You can be a lawyer.
And of course, for people that watch all of these people on TV and you think they didn't go to school, they actually went to school.
I think we're not learning.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll go on another break now, and we'll be back, with Where Are They Now? So stay here with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Movies at the Movies. If you're considering heading to the cinema this weekend or even during the week, let's help your decision-making process easier. And of course, I'm not doing this alone. Amanda Dara is in the building.
Hey, what's up, G?
Am I? All right, let's start with Nollywood. Yes, the 10 virgins. Yes, amidst trials and temptation, 10 virgin maidens betrothed to a great prince must remain faithful and untainted until his return. This film was directed by ace filmmaker Blessing Egbe, and it stars Anu Adeleke, Blessing F. Young, Buki Okorodos, Chinonso Young, Damilare Kuku, and of course, Thin Tall Tony, amongst others.
Wow.
Fairy tale movie.
Musical.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm super impressed. Blessing Egbe, whenever she comes out with stuff, it's always different.
Yeah, true.
Look at that. Look at
because
the
she doesn't do
storyline.
like every time. So once in a while, she just chips it in. And this 10 virgins.
An adaptation from the biblical reference. So I wonder how they were able to infuse the 5 foolish virgins. Maybe those ones that are twerking.
Because Amanda said, 10 virgins, look how they are dancing. I said, wow, dancing. 10 virgins twerk too.
I know, guys, I was just joking. Twerk if you want to twerk. But 50 million naira is what she used to produce this film, and she said she paid attention to the technical elements. You can see that the storyline is different.
Yeah,
you can see that there's a level of detailing to her work, and I think it's one that I will want to see.
Yeah,
what about you?
Yeah, because of the soundtrack and everything. Let's see the fairy tale story behind, like people singing. All those Cinderella story. Wow, in Nigeria. Nice one.
Oh, wow, well done. Okay, also in Nollywood, we have marriage pranks. Now, what happens to a young marriage where a wife decided to play pranks on her husband? What will be the fate of the marriage? Now, the film stars Charles Okocha, Femi Jacobs, and Tana Adilono, amongst others. Okay. So this one is obviously going to be very comic related and have a bit of romance in it.
Because Charles Okocha
drama,
is like
Charles Okocha in there.
I paid my dues, I paid in full.
No, there's something he used to say, I can't remember. No, gang. Like, honestly, the casting of this movie makes it one that should be very interesting to watch. Tana Adilano, Femi Jacobs, Charles Okocha. If you're a Nollywood lover, this one's for you. Okay, moving on to the Hollywood scene, we have Hobbs and Shaw. Now, Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw, also known as Hobbs and Shaw. It is a 2019 American action film directed by David Leitch, and it is the 9th installment and a spin-off of the Fast and the Furious franchise, and is centered on Luke Hobbs and Deckard Shaw, characters introduced in the main series. Now, the film follows the unlikely allies who are forced to team up against a greater threat who is threatening the world with a deadly virus. Now, the film stars Helen Mirren, Dwayne Johnson, Idris Elba, Jason Statham, and Vanessa Kirby. Wow.
The trailer is even a vibe.
Honestly speaking, exciting. If you're one of those people that used to mix up Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham, now having both of them in the same movie, there's so much magic.
They're always fighting,
there.
and it's just crazy that they had to team up to fight the enemy, which is Idris Elba, and it's crazy. I've been waiting for this movie. Finally, it's out. Hobbs and Shaw.
I've also been waiting for it. Fast and Furious,
yes,
the 9th installment. But here's the interesting thing. Rotten Tomatoes is giving it about 66%, which is, for Hobbs and Shaw, for a Fast and Furious installment. I thought it would be more than that.
Are you people normal?
IMDb is giving them a 7.1 over
that's
10.
a pass mark. That's a pass
and then
mark.
this movie had about a $200 million budget. But guess what? They have only made 179 million.
Let's go and watch it.
We need to go and watch it because I don't know what's going on. They need about $600 million to break even and make enough profit. You think they will?
It's Hobbs and Shaw.
It's
It's The Rock. It's Jason Statham. Idris Elba is in it. Come on. They will.
And even the casting, I mean, Vanessa Derby, Jason Statham, Dwayne Johnson. And this was actually produced by Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham as well. They're the ones that are producing it as well. So, interesting one. I'm looking forward to seeing that one. Are you?
Definitely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be having a chat with Onipot to check out what movie she wants to go and see.
Hey, even though I walk through the valley of death.
I'll not walk through the valley of death.
I know
And
they
if every day be
Jagaido.
Yes,
Jagaido.
it's part of prayer.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was King Promise featuring Mujes of R2Bs and
Sakadi.
Onipot's friend.
Yes.
Onipot's friend.
Yes.
What do people do in your DM, yourself and Sakodi?
Wow, you have become the guest. All right, guys, we
I'm
have
asking for a
Honeypot in
friend.
the studio.
I'm asking for a
Yeah,
friend.
we're
So
asking.
when yourself and Sakoje are chatting, having a conversation on Instagram, what do people talk about? Music, food?
To put me on the spot.
I'm so
right?
happy you came out of the trap. Yay!
You're not going to do that to me today.
We cannot interview you again.
No, because I did not come as a guest. I came as an anchor, as a host. Nonsense.
Sorry.
Let's move back to movies at the movie.
Yeah.
Which one are you going to watch?
So, you
Or are
know what?
looking
You
forward
guys
to?
talked about interesting movies today. Like, all of them are totally interesting. So now, I would like to watch the first one, The 10 Virgins.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like some Cinderella kind of thing,
Yeah,
fairy tale,
true.
lost glass shoe, and all that. All right? And a lot of choreography, a lot of
Dancing and
music.
singing.
Like, it's just something out of
Different.
the, I love, and I'm looking forward to that. I loved
Marriage
everyone.
Prank,
Marriage,
Hobbs and
everything.
Shaw.
I love everything. I'm looking forward to everything.
I'm actually
everything.
looking forward to those two too. 10 Virgins and Hobbs and Shaw.
Yes.
10 Virgins because, I mean, Nollywood movie, musical, oh my gosh, I just feel it's something different.
And I
she
want
did
to
a
know
good
what
job.
happened to the virgins. And I want
I
to know if the
know.
virgins were the ones shaking their butts
The
right
foolish
there.
ones, right? Or is it the wise ones? Which
Maybe
one?
we'll get to see the foolish ones
Check
too.
something to entice the king. So,
Okay.
Wow, okay. Oji, what about you? Which one are you looking forward to watching?
10 virgins.
No!
No, Hobbs and Shaw,
I
obviously.
know,
Hobbs and
right,
Shaw,
I know.
obviously.
Oh, wow.
OJ is not that guy. He's not that dude. No, he's not. Okay, guys, remember to send us your selfie request before the end of the week. You know, requesting the music video you'd like to watch on the show this Friday. Just make sure it's a clean video, and we've got you covered, as always.
Yes, we do. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I mean, it's a pleasure today. We had fun, right?
Yes,
I mean,
and our guest was awesome.
amazing.
Awesome.
Kunle Remi was really amazing. So thank you for watching. Thank you for paying the bills. Much love, much peace and happiness to you. It's your girl, Amanda Dara.
And of course, yes, we have to go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy that after they disgraced themselves yesterday, Onipot and Kunle Remi had to disgrace themselves
I
today.
did not. I
Doing
did
the-
well. And do not ever come back with that game.
My name is OJ. Yes,
All
our
right,
time is done and
guys.
dusted.
Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. And well, we want to give a shout out again to the person who styled us, and that is SG.
Should I
Style
stand
goes
up
to
and
church,
turn?
right?
Yeah,
Yes.
sure
Yay,
then.
okay.
Don't turn, no, just give them like this.
Don't turn, okay.
No, no.
Thank you. God bless you.
I don't know why you. Maybe you know the reason I said. But then you would know someday when you see Amanda.
Oh, go to our
yes.
Instagram page,
Oh,
Amanda.
you told
Dara.
me to.
No, she does not really turn there. So I think she turned one time and she said, this almost did not make it to.
Wow.
Okay, we get it. My name is
Show off.
Honeypot, and of course, we'll catch you tomorrow.
All right,
Have
bye.
a good day.